now watching The Wash Daily. Today in news, contemporary artist Shepard Fairey, famous for the Ganjre, the Giant Has a Posse campaign, has teamed up with the people over at Charlotte's Web Cannabis, the folks who are known for the cannabis strain that was helpful with the young girl who had epilepsy. Well, they've now worked together on a nice big crop circle designed by Fairey, and they use GPS, and it's gigantic, and they had a local farmer do it. What a cool project. They did a giant logo into what was initially reported as a hemp field, but it looks like it's a wheat field. They used a wheat field to do it, and they made a giant seal installation piece designed by Shepard Fairey. I guess it's so big you can't even see it unless you're in a plane, and when you do see it from a plane, it's pretty awesome. It looks pretty intricate. It's very interesting lines, and it has to do with cannabis and folks doing cool cannabis art. Also in news, huge news for the military. Looks like Congress has approved the use of CBD for military personnel. Right now, they currently aren't allowed to use anything CBD related or anything cannabis related. The reasoning is if people start using cannabis, CBD is going to really mess up their drug tests and the military's cannabis testing. And they don't want anybody using cannabis in the military. So, looks like that's not going to be their call anymore, as Congress is putting forth legislation to finally get the vets the medicine that they need. And really, they need THC too. So it's just the beginning of a long fight, I'm sure. Also in news, California is having a big problem with their illicit cannabis market. They don't want any of that tax money leaving. They need that tax money. So they're going to start a $30,000 a day penalty for anybody contributing to the illegal cannabis market and who is enabling cannabis outfits who aren't recognized as legal cannabis outfits in California. They're going to be charged with the crime, and they're going to be fined heavily. Recently, the company Weed Maps was under subpoena and had a snitch on all the businesses who were using their service to advertise cannabis products that weren't legally registered businesses in California. And so California has already warned that the black market needs to go, and they're going to shake it up, and they're going to be looking to put people into jails and to use force as much as necessary to make sure their tax money doesn't escape the state's coffers. Representatives from the National Organization of Marijuana Legalization, or NORML, had to say that this is a ridiculous way of going about things, that it's better if we can get people to join the legal cannabis market using carrots, not sticks was the analogy, or that is making it not so difficult to get involved in the cannabis market as it currently is. Thanks for watching The Wash Daily.